Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vormithrax, and we're going to continue playing Old World from Mohawk Games. Yeah, we're going to continue playing the game as I'm about to get rolled by Rome. I got a feeling this might be the end right here. This is going to be it. So we've been struggling with this fight against Rome for, I don't know, 15 years now? It's been a while. We've had to go back and forth, back and forth. I pushed up, almost got to Neapolis, then they pushed me back, then I pushed up to here, then they pushed me back. And this is what it looks like currently. And I'm not confident. I don't think we're going to win this one. So, every time I seem to get a handle on things, they roll in a whole bunch of brand new troops. So we're looking now at 8 new, fresh Roman troops have rolled into the area. I've got 7 here on the front line, but one of them is just a sliver away from death, and my archers have been hit pretty hard. So, with the mix that I'm seeing and the arrangements I'm seeing, I don't think I can get a handle on this guy. You can't fight a defensive war because all of the damage is done on the offense. Only a tiny trickle of damage is done in retaliation during attacks by the defender. So you can't just sit because you'll get massively out-damaged. You got to be attacking outward. So, while I'm willing to trade units, I also can't seem to get good trade for my units. We're having a real problem even killing one of his units for the 2 that he kills of mine typically. I do have some units in production nearby. We've got an archer in 2 in Corinth. We've got an archer in 3 in Athens and an axeman in 2 in Thebes. I believe I can rush some of that, but it's going to be stupid expensive, and I hesitate to do that. That's about it, though. And I'm thinking if he does break my line and eliminate most of my troops, we're pretty much done. And the game itself is pretty much done because he's already sitting at 15 out of 26 just due to 15 city sites that he's picked up. And if he takes my 10 points from my 9 cities and 1 legendary, or 1 wonder, he'll be at 25 out of 26. And I'm pretty sure he'll pick up 1 more point somewhere, or he'll just start a wonder. And as soon as he finishes it, he'll win the game. And I doubt anybody else is going to be able to catch up anywhere remotely close to that if he completely steamrolls me. So, yeah, that's kind of the situation. So this particular game could be over here shortly, depending on how this fight goes. I really basically got 2 choices. I can hold the line, which is a delaying tactic at best, and I think I would end up losing all my troops. Or I can immediately pull back into better terrain, let him have Argos while I try to get some more troops and more power generated, and then counterattack. I don't know which would be a better idea at this point. I haven't played enough of the game yet to know how the AI behaves in these kinds of situations. So, yeah. We'll see what happens, but I think I'm going to probably fight this one out. Now, another thing I should mention is I loaded the test branch version onto my machine, and then I transferred my save from the standard branch over to the test branch version. I'm not 100% certain it's compatible and that you should try to do that. So we might run into some issues with me doing that. Might not, might work fine. I don't know. But there were a ton of changes, like 4 pages of changes and adjustments and fiddlings and modifications and additions and so on. So one immediately noticeable one, if you follow the previous ones, is we can now actually tell who's who. All these dark purple ones are the enemy. That's all Rome. Mine are a bit of a mix. I've got my units with some blue background, some green background, but it's very apparent that Rome is all of these guys. So that's a good one. That's a big one. And there's a bunch of others. I'm not going to go into all of them. Hey there, HR Pie, and hold your fire. Welcome back. So we finished Siegecraft in a year. We're not going to be able to bring that online quick enough, I don't think, to make a big difference. It's going to take at least, I don't know how many turns to make what that offers, ballistas or whatever. Maybe it'll come into play, but I don't think I have enough units to really help out. I do have 1 more Maceman way back here that we've been moving forward, so I got to remember to bring him up somewhere. I can't quite get him in reach of enemies without force marching him this round, which I can do. We've got plenty of training points, so I can really move things if I need to. I think that's the only thing I've got built elsewhere. Another Maceman in a year. We're going to have to rush forward. That's just a slinger. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is building the infrastructure stuff. So, yeah, we'll see if we can deal with yet another wave of Romans. So, I tried the turtling up in Argos. It didn't work so well. He just basically picked a unit and decided to kill it. Even he decided to kill the unit here. Even coming across the river didn't give me enough of a bonus. I mean, you get hit 3, 4, 5 times and you're just going to die. There's just not much you can do about it. So I don't know if turtling up again is going to be helpful. The damage values, I just don't have enough. I just can't do enough damage. Even these 3 units can't kill this 1 unit. That's the problem I'm running into, is just I can't seem to quite get enough damage on any particular unit. I always end up needing to do 1 or 2 extra hit points, so I have to bring a 4th or a 5th unit into play in order to finish a unit off. It's really aggravating when it just keeps happening that way. So right now, 2.5. He's at 19, I think. That's 20 total hit points, but I count the bars. Then if I go here, about the same. About, what is that, 1, 2 full bars? 2.5 bars. So that only gets him down to not even half. And there's another 2 bars, so he's still not even close. Not even remotely close. That's the kind of problem I'm running into. I mean, when 4 or 5 of my units are necessary to kill one of his, I just, man, guys are just rough. I mean, it don't even have that many stats. I mean, focus, that's crit, so he's doing lots of crits, which may be where his extra damage is coming from. And then the hero status and steadfast. But that's not that much. So, I don't know. I got some of the problems down here. I mean, these 3 units are mine against 2 of his here, but again, I can't even kill. I think I might be able to kill the chariot here. That's a full. That's 5. Yeah, that's a full 5 bars. So that's half dead right there with that 1 unit. If I move him to here, and if I shuffle him around again, I'm missing it by 1/2 of 1 bar. He's gonna end up having 1 to 2 hit points. Ugh. So all 3 of these guys tasked might kill that guy. Well, will kill that guy right there. If I bring this guy up, again, he's going to do 3.5, so that's not going to change the equation all that much. I'm not sure if they play with that same rule. I think I've seen them with the family boost. I think I've looked and seen. Yeah, it says friendly family. So they do have it right there. Strength plus 20. Plus 20? What do you have to get plus 20? Because I think I've had one of my families in the multiple hundreds and not had plus 20. I'm only at 157 on this one, but I think I had one at like 270 once. Yeah, it says friendly here. Oh, I am getting it. There's been a lot of fiddlings. This is my first time playing since I changed over from the test branch. So some of the numbers may be different than what I remember. Very likely. So I think I was only seeing plus 10 max before, but now it goes up to plus 20 when you get to the friendly status. Because I don't remember the friendly tag. So it looks like they finished the bonus balancing between the negative and positive values, because plus 10, minus 10 was the highest I'd ever seen before. Alright, so yeah. So how am I going to do this? I know I can kill the chariot, but that's still going to leave all of these dudes. If I turtle up my spearmen behind my archer, it'll tie them up. They'll have to commit 3 to 4 units probably to kill mine. But they will do it, but that'll at least hold them in place. But in order to hit this guy, I'm going to have to bring... Yeah. I think I'm going to have to bring him to here. Well, that won't prevent him from stepping into the gap and hitting my archers either. I can't quite build a wall for my archers. And he's going to go for my archers. What am I going to do with this guy that's furthest back? Let's figure that out. So I know the math down here. I can tag all 3 units to kill the chariot. If I bring my 2 spearmen down, that puts them out in the open area, which is going to give them no bonuses for the return attacks we're likely to get. I'm going to try to pull the archer out. Yeah, 4 units is about what it's feeling like. It's just annoying how often it comes down to not quite getting it killed. How often it comes down to just 1 hit point, 2 hit points. And it always feels like I should have some kind of a bonus or benefit that should tip the scale so I can get it in 2 or 3 or get a matchup like spears versus cavalry or mounted, things like that. That's why I want to bring these guys down so I can get the spears versus mounted benefit. But again, between the 2 of them, they do exactly enough to leave it alive with 1 hit point. So that's the point. That's just it just keeps happening. So fight or flight. Give up on Argos just so I can pull my units back and get a better situation possibly, or fight it out. I could try to peel these guys all, just plug this whole area up here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pull my units back up north. Kind of draw a line. Right. Well, I'd really rather draw the line on the other side of the river. But I got to be adjacent in order to get the attacks. I just can't stay on the defense. Defense is death. Yeah, I think I'm going to commit to up here. Alright, so we've got a line. We've got archers behind. This unit's just about dead. I got to get them back. Get them healed up. Pull them back to here. It won't help them in particular. Oh, I know. I know it means a strength loss. It didn't save me last time. Like I said, I'd rather be across the river, but that still lets him come to me, and he's still going to do a bunch of damage compared to my counter, and he'll guaranteed kill at least 1 to 2 of my units. So what I save from being across the river is lost from not attacking and just receiving damage constantly. Oh, I just want to bring him far enough back that I can get him healed, but not have to spend a massive amount of points to bring him back forward again. I think I'm still going to have to bring him south. Oh, and of course, then I... Alright, let's do a take-backsy. That was just silly. Don't park him outside of my own territory so I can't heal. My worry is if I bring him back to, like, here, he's still going to get chased down by this chariot or this spearman. can't get him. Yeah, we'll take the chance. Alright, next two. Yeah, these guys are going to be a problem. I just don't have the strength down here to deal with them. Alright, these guys are going to be a problem. I think they're going to chase me down. But I'd rather keep the focus up north for now. If he wants to run around in the back, that's fine for the moment. What do we got? 14 points. That's enough to execute the attacks I want to do. Not bringing you out of there. That's going to be expensive. So we'll have a bunch of replacement or reinforcement units coming out next turn, pending what's going to happen up here. Alright, who might we be able to kill? I'm hoping. We got no choice here. Well, critical. No criticals for me. And there we go with the 2 hit points left again. As usual. Honor and fidelity. Alright, what do we want? Really? Oh, I don't have the money? No, I don't have the money. That's right, we're running a massive deficit. Unless we spend some or sell some stuff. That's minus 40 dissatisfaction in Sparta and gain the triumph. Or promotion. Let's take the promotion. So, wow, we killed 1 unit. That's not what we needed. We needed to kill like 2 or 3. I got 2 attacks left. They're not going to be nearly enough. Maybe cause a retreat. Hopefully that keeps him occupied at least, but he's still got 2 full strength units, 2 full strength units, a damaged one, and whatever he's going to bring up still from the rear. So I think he's going to chase down these guys and, I don't know, kill my maceman? That's what I'm going to guess. Yeah, I know he likes to retreat. I'm hoping that I did enough to force him to retreat these guys. Because next round I'll have 3 more units I can immediately forward to the front. So we'll see. These are the 2 I'm most worried about. See what happens with these guys. If all they do is come south and bang on the walls or my macemen down here, that'd be fine. Worst case, they're gonna chase my my spearmen down and finish them off before I can heal them up. But if I don't lose more than 2 units this round, that'll be good. And if I can hold the line, I'll be happy. All right, what else is going on? I should have probably done this stuff probably first. Patrons of Culture in Thebes plan a poetry contest to sing the praises of their remarkable city. Oh, culture event. All right, Antipater the Forester. Attend anonymously to better appreciate the beauty. So we gain courage, we gain wisdom, we gain charisma. What else? Hamlet finished cottage decor. Again, need money. Acclimated plus 40. That isn't going to do much for me, unfortunately. Don't have frugal, so I can't do that. So it's either of these two. Plus 60 culture if I spend the money, or plus 40. Yeah, it is Eritrea. Alright, what do you got? You're at 75 out of 200, huh? Nah, just take the memory. A remarkable youth. we get plus 20 XP and we get in love. No thanks. Okay, events are done. What else we got? Cities, archery, archive, archery, Axeman, spearman. Oh, I didn't hurry up the spearman? There. Now we have 4 units coming in. I'm decimating my my supply of civics. And nothing in Ellis, Maceman, apprentice, scribe. Alright, let's see. What are we up to here? Moats, archives, festivals. Yeah, we need to do festivals pretty soon. 4 citizens sitting around, though. Don't like that. I'm actually doing okay on most of the resources. Barring money. Get a trapper going. Alright. God dang it. Well, there goes that 20 minutes, half hour. I can't tell you how bad an idea it is to have to play a game in windowed mode and have a button like 2 pixels away from the close window button. No, I didn't crash. I hit the X in the corner because the game has buttons right across the top. And if my mouse drifts even just a couple of pixels north of where it's supposed to be. Damn it. Ouch. That's twice I've done that. Yeah. Got to play it in the window, though, at 1920 by 1080. Do that, or I got to change my entire setup and get a second 1080p monitor. Which I'm not willing to do at this point. That takes a lot more fiddling and managing than it sounds like. Ugh. So, since I hadn't yet saved the game, or quick saved, or processed a save, we're back to exactly where I started. At least I know what I'm mostly going to do. It'll probably not work out exactly the same, but... And I'll forget some stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, but the workers and the city button, the workers button in particular, every time I go near it, I got to be super cautious because there's like a 1 pixel gap between clicking that button and clicking the X in the corner. And the mouse drifts just a bit. All right. Ugh. Well, damn it. I'll try to run through this as quick as I can. You I brought to here. You I brought to there. You I ran this way to hide. Yeah, let's run down here instead. Left you there. Moved you up here. Moved you over this way. Force marched you up to here. Alright, and then we did this. This. Oh, did we get a critical that time? We must have got a critical that time. Look at that. We get to do a couple of extra points of damage to somebody. Yes, this was all part of my nefarious plan to get a redo because I didn't like the combat. So we still can't quite kill that guy, so it's the net effect is just... Only difference really is this guy's a couple points wounded more than he was last time. Still leaves these guys free. I have almost no doubt they're going to come down and get this guy now, but he's got a little more hit points and he's in the forest. We'll see what happens. I'm sure tempted to bring these guys out just to stick them up here to cause some trouble, but I think they would just get killed as well. Alright, I also rushed a bunch of production. I think that was all the ones I rushed. What else? Culture event, we did that one. Took our family bonus. And send her away. Alright, back to here. I believe I did a trapper. And an archive. Alright, that gets us back to where we were. Here, I'll do a quick save, just in case I wander and hit that button again. Alright, who's not working, workers? Eritrea. Yeah, let's get a mine going. Oh, that's a ministry and courthouse look exactly the same currently. I assume that's going to be graphics that'll get fixed later. Graphics not in game yet. So I'm still waiting to put a governor in my capital. Either stronghold. Oh, I do have the garrison. Do we have a governor now? Oh, we do have a governor finally. We must have done that towards the end of last time. All right, so let's go for the stronghold. If Rome's coming, let's see if we can at least make them dig us out. And what are we down to? 0 orders left. Well, there we go. Hey there, Azrael. Oh, that was pretty good. Went to Costco, re-upped the zombie dog cookie jar. Alright, I think we're gonna just keep going. Control the Acropolis, which we're gonna finish up. If I remember right, what I'm actually hoping to do is I'm hoping to stave off the Romans just until I can finish off 3 more ambitions, which they're probably going to give me ones that are going to take too long, but that's my only hope, really. I think against these guys currently, because we're about to finish that in Act 8. We got 7 out of 8 laws for that one. We got the Acropolis building; it'll finish up sometime soon, and we're working our way towards legendary. So we'll see what we can manage. Who is? I thought I finished the Acropolis. Why is the Acropolis not? Oh, never mind. It's not on that list. Where am I building that? Right. Yeah, 1 year. That's the Acropolis right there. The workers' building. All right. Well, let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to getting steamrolled by the computer. What you got for me, Rome? Bring it. Alright, he has decided the Maceman must die. That's 3 ranged units, and then he brought up the spear unit. That's fine. And then he retreated the wounded guy. That's also fine. Oh, that was a good round for us. All I sacrificed was one Maceman. That was a really good round. I'm not sure why this guy... I'm wondering if he's actually still going to be sitting here when I get control here. But we got control of the Acropolis. Another point for us. We're now known as the Mason. Prince Lysander, our son, has a new desired ambition, plus 500. Yeah, good luck with that. Of course. The game looks at my list of resources and says, huh, negative 43 in the gold, huh? All right, here, have an ambition. Have a totally random ambition that in no way was pre-selected by us peeking at your current situation. Oh, he is still sitting there. Well, that's going to be interesting. So yeah, that was a really good round for us. That was just losing the 1 Maceman. I knew I was going to lose somebody, pretty much guaranteed. And they strung themselves out a bit. I pushed back their only serious melee defense. So if I can somehow steamroll these missile guys, these ranged guys, that would be awesome. I don't think I have quite enough power in play, though. 24 points, huh? Alright, let's check events first. What do we got? Oh, let's see. Ooh, Swift. Movement +1, Aggressor versus Siege, or Discipline to 1. Let's go with Swift. What am I looking at here? Choose a governor. Alright, Sparta needs another governor. Good old Careless Governor. That's who we want. Farms and Groves bonus. This is my farm output super place, so sure. We're at 121 currently. Hey, Leonidas the Younger. Planter and Groves bonuses. Yeah. 121 jumped up to 146. Pretty good. More research. Oh, free Maceman. 1 free Maceman. Yep, gotta take it. And the Acropolis is done. +2 legitimacy. Alright, that's it for decisions. Who died? Maceman I knew about. That I knew about. Judaism is spreading. Craterus of Eritrea died. Yeah, I'm selling stuff to cover my debts. I'm gonna manually sell a bunch of stuff, I think. Alright, that all looks fine. Let's sell some food. We're gonna have a bunch of that. So 2.2, huh? Oof. Ouch. Can't sell that one. That one 17 for wood. Holy mackerel. Really? Alright, we're selling some wood. That's, I know that's a high price. I don't pay that much attention to these usually, but that's a really high price. I'll take it. That way we got some cash for events, and I don't have to worry about it selling certain things. Okay, how to deal. First things first, you guys are going to heal. So, I've got Maceman and an archer I can bring forward from the south. He's going to do 3.5. Archer's not going to do enough. Another 2.5. Might force him to retreat at half. I don't really have anybody else I can get over there quickly. I can do another couple of points with an archer positioned here. You're going to have to force march to get into range of anything. Need to get a spear unit on these guys, ideally, but I just... How are you guys way over here? Oh, I just created them, I think, and they popped out there. Alright. I can get them down there, but again, we're not going to have quite enough to finish them. Oh, look at that against that archer. But if I push forward, I'm going to get smushed. I can do a lot of damage against these guys, but it's going to string me out in open terrain. Loomis, the game is intentionally asymmetrical. Even on baby seal difficulty level, the very first difficulty level, the AI is going to outnumber you in everything at the start of the game. It's going to have more cities than you, more units than you, more everything than you. It's designed that way. It's an asymmetrical single-player game. Then, as you up the difficulty levels, they get more and more and more stuff above and beyond you. So you just gotta learn to manage it. It's part of the experience. The multiplayer game portion, I assume, is going to be modified in certain ways. It has to be, because there's so much of the game is tied up in these random events and family things and random decisions that those wouldn't work in a multiplayer game for fairness purposes when you've got humans playing against humans. But when it's humans against computer, there's nothing in the books that says it has to be a fair experience. And you just have to learn to work with it. Alright, so I could easily kill a couple of range units if I'm willing to string my own units out. If I don't, then what happens is I kill one spearman, but then I have to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous ranged fire with 4 of these guys in the area. And again, he's got 2 units just kind of blocking me from doing an effective charge against these guys. How much? Starts at 9, 2. 2 if I move. Oh, so want to smash into those horse archers right there. Alright, let's start from the back. Let's figure out what we're going to do with these guys. I'd have to move the farthest. How are we going to get them into play effectively? That looks like a good one right there. We can't quite get there in one round, or in our normal rounds. We're going to have to force march him. But if we get him into the trees here, he's going to just Do an only unholy smash face on the that unit there. We might be able to kill him with 2 other units. I bring the spears around from the back. Yeah, I think this is the more effective location, so let's go there. Force march him to there. Hey guys. Alright, so we're going to set that one up. That's going to leave him at 4.5, 4.5. Can't quite kill him with the archer. That's 3.5, so once again, we're going to have to task at least 2 more guys. I can get him here in one order. If I hit him with this guy and then an archer, that'll finish him off. And that will leave an archer and all 3 of these guys to go put a hurt on them. And then I've got 2 archers and a maceman that might be able to kill that guy. Let's do it. Okay, we bring you forward to here. Who do I fear more? If I bring him here and hit the chariot, I can probably kill the chariot. And I've still got a few guys I can use to hit this guy. If I could kill both of these this round, I'd be a pretty happy person. Fear the chariot? Yeah, I agree. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bring the chariot, bring him down, hit the chariot, see if we can finish him. Can't quite finish him there. Gonna have 1.5 left. We will be able to finish him with the archer. Let's stick to the woods. Bring the archer up behind. Or... Nah, behind. Alright, another unit dead. So I've got what? 1 archer and 2 other units go. Unfortunately, I think I'll be able to kill this guy. It's going to leave my city a little open. No, we're going to be half a point short again. As always. Every single damn time. Every time. He's going to have 5 left, and we're going to do 4.5. Oh, no, we're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3. No, we're going to do 4. So, yeah, he's going to have a couple of points left. So, once again, he's going to get to retreat that damn guy out. Ugh. Unless I can get you into play as well. 1.5. I need to get him somewhere where I can do a couple of points of damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the damage first. Nope, wrong guy. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a critical hit. Nope. I'd like to leave the archer there. He's got 1 point left, so I need to get this guy forward far enough. Oh, 1 order! I don't have enough. Alright, let's buy a couple of orders. Come here, you. I need you to get close enough to kill this guy. Probably tuck you back in here. So go to here. This is going to be expensive. Horse march. Can I even get him in range? Oh, this is going to be so expensive. This is going to be so expensive. So many points blown on this. Oh, there we go. Well, barring him bum rushing my city, which I have a hard time believing he's going to do, but he might. Especially since I've got a wounded archer sitting here. I wouldn't be too surprised if he shuffles over and kills the archer. I don't know if he'll bring units down to try for the city. But I got a fair amount of power here for a counterattack if he does. I don't think there's any way he's going to take the city in a round or two. But man, that was expensive. I've burned so many civics and so much training this last 2 turns. But it's a pretty good round for us. We killed several powerful units. We killed 3 that round? Yeah, we got that spearman unit, we got the chariot, and we got the horse archers. Now he's got weak ranged units out in the open on its own, so he's going to have to either retreat these guys or bring some units forward. Otherwise, I'm going to roll these 3 pretty easily if he leaves them out here, even if he does damage with them. He'll definitely be able to kill something. If he wants to kill this spearman, it's going to die. But beyond that, I think we'll be okay. Oh no, I'm in no illusion that I'm all of a sudden winning the war. This has happened like 5 times now. At least 5 times, where I've countered, managed to kill a few units and beat him back. Then I start to move forward. He then all of a sudden teleports in another dozen units and pushes me back. This has gone back and forth so many times now. So I have no illusions that all of a sudden we're winning this war. Oh yeah, I'm still fighting Rome. This fight with Rome's been going on for quite a while now. Alright, well I got no orders, so I got nothing else I can do really or pay attention to that's going to be useful. So let's just hit end turn and see what happens. Alright, Athens. Start running festivals again. Same with you. Let's see if we can get away with a round of festivals before we have to do some more of this. You will do the next forum. Man, all my cities. So here's what I meant from earlier. One of the quality of life improvements. You can now see what the city completed. Before you couldn't see it. It wouldn't tell you. I knew this was where it was going to go. It just wasn't implemented quite yet. Let's do... We're about to hit, yeah, more festivals. Alright, let's see what happens on the counter. All of a sudden, there's going to be a dozen enemy units in the area again. So he's definitely going to finish that spearman off. Yep, look at that. Look at that. He ran all the way around. I can't wait to see how many units are actually on the screen when I finish picking this. Oh. Market improvements is probably what I'm going to need. Because cash is a really big problem for me. Baths. Yeah, let's do coinage. So, 1, 2, 3. 3 spear units came forward. 1 he rushed way around behind me, but he didn't do anything with it. Still got my archers. Still got my main van. And then he got another mounted horse archer forward with a general. So, still got his cadre of 4 missile units. And now he's got guys behind me that I have to deal with. So, yep, it's still a problem. I am on the test branch now. I loaded the test branch up, and then I transferred my save from the standard one over to the test branch. Not 100% sure it's fully compatible, so if we run into any problems, oh well. But too many quality life improvements on the test branch that for a patch that landed a couple of days ago. So I wanted to make sure I gave it a try. Okay, so my main group is still in good shape. I'm happy about that. But again, it takes 4 units to kill one of these guys, so I'm going to have to task all of my units just to get rid of these. Then I have to suffer a counterattack of all of his ranged units again. Or I ignore these units and I just try to sweep in and crush these stupid range units that are constant thorn in my side. I'm not sure which I'm going to go for. Alright, decisions, trade offer. Hey, Egypt, what is our response? So, plus 10. Oh, +1. We get plus... Oh, no, they get +1 order. Wait, tribute from Egypt. +1 order for 40 years. Tribute to Egypt. Okay, so we get an order. They get iron. We get civics. They get iron. I'll take the order, thanks. That sounds good. Darkened moon. That doesn't sound good. There's new events in the test branch as well. One still night, the Earth eclipses the moon and turns its surface a bloody red. Our soldiers believe this to be an ill omen, and they express anxiety about their fortune in coming battles. What will we tell your officers? We can use the darkness to our advantage. Plus 10 orders. I could have used that last round, so I didn't have to buy 10 orders, but oh well. Plus 300. Whoa, 300 research? Or spend food and get -20... Holy crap, this is actually a really good event. I thought I was going to have to pick from bad things. 300 research, 10 orders, or -20 in all cities for dissatisfaction? That's half a festival in every one of my cities. I've already got more orders this round than I thought I was going to have. And more than I think I can use, because most of my units are in place. They're in position. I think I've got 1 unit in the back that I have to bring forward. But otherwise, I just got to deal with whatever's up here. So I'm probably not going to blow those orders anyway. So I don't think I'll take the plus 10 orders. 300 research, though, versus -20 in all my cities. Oh, that's... So coinage is 800? Alright, I guess that's not as big a jump as I thought it was going to be. Now that we're further along in the tech tree, not quite as impactful. That's not even 3 rounds of research for me. A little over 2.5. I think I'm going to take the cities thing. That 20 dissatisfaction, I'm going to have serious problems pretty soon if I don't get that dissatisfaction taken care of. So I think I'm going to take that. I got food to burn. That's only a little over 1 turn of food that I'll have to spend. And, yeah, that's what we're going to take. That's the hidden killer right there, is that dissatisfaction value. How are my families doing anyway? Ah, crap. We slipped a negative on the cryptsalids. I'm gonna send them some cash. Oh, hey there, ambassador. I need a chancellor. I needs a chancellor. I don't want to use my tutors. Discipline, wisdom is pretty good. Make the prince the chancellor. Discipline 4 is good. Yeah, let's make the prince the chancellor. Keep him out of trouble. All right, Chancellor, I need you to send some money to the Cypselids. All right, hopefully that gets them back in the positive, because our Cypselid troops are going to have negative strength. We don't need that right now. So another QOL thing the test branch got was you can now more easily tell who's died. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a little weird to not be able to really tell at a glance who had died in your family tree previously. Huh. They entirely removed the birth and death dates. They used to have, like here, you can see the birth and death date. So why can I not see them for these other ones? Wonder if that's the part of the moving the game over to the test mode might be causing that. Alright, so events are done. We got that other stuff taken care of. Not worried about those. 30 orders. How are we going to prosecute this fight? He sent a Yahoo around to my back. Where have I got another unit? I thought, yeah, Maceman here. And I got to decide where the spear unit is healthy enough to pull forward. Alright, he's going to take a lot of points to move forward. Let's hold that for now. I think I'm just going to let these guys heal again. Not bring them forward this round. So, what do we do here? 2 macemen, 4 archers, and 3 spears. So he's got mounted archers that we can hammer fairly well. 2.5, 2.5, 2. God dang, those guys are tough. Even with spearmen, and I should be getting bonuses against the mounted. Hey you, what are you running around with? Hero, brave, horsebane, and friendly, of course. Good old friendly. They're all friendly. Peter apparently does a really good job of keeping all of his families friendly. Getting that 20% bonus to everybody. What do we got up here? 2.5, 2.5 to that guy. So, half dead just from the 2 archers. Again, 2.5, so I'd have to bring 2 more units, so it's 4 units to kill that guy again. Maybe they would do better? Oh, whoa, they do better. 1 spearman and the 2 archers could kill that guy. I think that's a good deal. I can bring just the maceman back, hit him, have both archers hit him. Then bring the other maceman up, hit that guy, have those 2 archers hit that guy, see if we can kill both of them. And that'll let me turn my spearmen loose on whoever they can kill up here. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We got to clear out our backfield, so let's do this. Get that hit in, and I'm oh, there. I'd like to get somebody up into the stronghold to prevent another move back around like that. If I can manage it. 3 to get you there versus 2 to get you there. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, now do I bring a spearman forward? 2.5. Please tell me you can get 2.5 damage on him. You can. I bring the spearman back and the archer back. We can kill that guy. We'll have secured our city again, and that'll leave 2 of my spearmen to poke at something. that safely word is a bit of a misnomer. I haven't had much luck hiding scouts, whether in trees or not. And it hasn't helped me much because I've had vision out to here previously, and still he just like I do, where I can bring units forward from way back using forced march and so on. He does the same thing. So units way out of sight are still teleporting forward, and you don't get to see their actual movement path. So I found it to be of little help to have scouts posted forward. But mine keep getting beat up. That's why they're kind of hanging back here. I've lost a couple of them already, and that guy retreated, and I just haven't healed him yet.